Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This will be weekly show number 42. We'll be talking about the coronavirus and the effects it will have mainly on this channel, and we'll be talking about, that's pretty much it. Let's first start out on how it will affect this channel. There won't be really any weekly shows for sure. It will... Yeah, like, we won't have any weekly shows. That will be the main thing. We won't have any weekly shows. Another thing that will happen, there's still 3 more videos of my gaming videos to upload. All my Musketeer episodes, or videos from the 7th, when we played Waterloo, they're up, so that's good. So there's still 3 videos that I have to upload, Wheel of Fortune, and it's, I want to say it's Deal or No Deal that I still have to upload. Yeah, I think it's Deal or No Deal. So it won't affect this channel that much. The only thing that it will affect will be sports stuff, because, you know, there's no sports now. Like, the NHL, NBA, and the USHL have all been suspended. And here, we need to tape it, like, right here so that I can still look at you guys. And I need to do that, where I, like, make the script and then tape it onto the tripod so I'm not looking down at something. So, the XFL, they've... Whoops. So, the XFL, they canceled their season. MLB opening day won't start for... Well, it was supposed to start next Thursday, but now it's gonna be, what's the right word for it? Postponed for 2 weeks. Spring training was canceled. And this was all because of 2 players on... Well, first it was the one player on the Utah Jazz who thought it was a good idea to touch all the TV equipment for, like, reporters and microphones and stuff like that. Well, he had the coronavirus, so now, literally, they have to test, like the reporters and, like, do all, like, I don't know. Like, this is such crazy. And then a second player on the Utah Jazz got the coronavirus, too. So, yeah. But, see, I don't think they had to have suspended, like, the whole season. Maybe just the Utah Jazz's season. Because there's only one team that plays in Utah, and that's the Utah Jazz of the NBA. So I don't think that was really that necessary to suspend, like, literally every single season. Just, like, suspend maybe the NBA season, like that. Because, you know, the NHL isn't really that... the NHL, the USHL, XFL, MLB, they're not really all that... what's the right word? Well, see, they were in Oklahoma when this happened. To my knowledge, there's no USHL, MLB, NHL team that plays in Oklahoma City, or in the entire state of Oklahoma. There isn't an XFL team, I believe, that plays in Oklahoma. Of course, there's college teams that play in Oklahoma, like Oklahoma City. Well, I don't think they play in Oklahoma City, but they played in Oklahoma. Like Oklahoma State and Oklahoma, you know, those colleges. So I could understand them suspending their seasons or canceling them. But, like, the entire, like, 3 leagues who aren't even that affected by this, I just don't think that was really necessary to do. But, I mean, you gotta be safe, right? So that other people don't get this virus. So, yeah. That's pretty much how it will affect, like, sports and stuff like that. Because now there's nothing on to watch. Like, on CBS, they were supposed to have the Big Ten semifinal games in Chicago. Well, now on CBS, they're airing reruns of, well, this is the 2016 Big Ten championship game between Purdue and Michigan State. Before this, they played the 2015 Big Ten championship Michigan State-Wisconsin game. So, yeah. And then tomorrow they were supposed to have the Big Ten championship game in Chicago, but everything's being canceled and postponed and suspended, or whatever you want to, whatever term you want to use. So, yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate. Apparently, okay, no, not yet. Okay, so college softball and college basketball, or baseball, excuse me, they're still going on, except for in the SEC and the in the SEC and Big 12, things have not been suspended yet, or canceled, or whatever. But right now they are until April 18th, which was actually supposed to be the final day of the USHL regular season. So there's still literally a full month of hockey to be played in the USHL. 6 weeks of hockey. Like, because there's so much hockey left to do in the USHL season, I actually wouldn't be surprised if they canceled it altogether, which I think would be the most probable thing to do. At least I think it would. But I don't know. I mean, the Explore season, they haven't, like, canceled or postponed or anything like that just yet. Well, I don't think they will, because mainly the Explore season starts May 19th, and they're in Kansas City. So they start out the season on the road. They play Kansas City and Lincoln. So, but the Bandits, their local football team, their season has been, I don't know what the right word to use here is. Like, I don't know what the right word to use, the right term. But they won't start it for 30 days, which was made by the commissioner of the Champions Indoor Football League. So, yeah, so there won't be any of that stuff for 30 days, which is pretty much a full month. So, let's see here. What else? Oh, back to the college basketball or baseball, and see, I put down CBB for college baseball, but it's a abbreviation for college basketball, so that's why I'm getting that confused. And then I did CSB for college softball. So college softball, they're only doing SEC stuff. Well, they're doing SEC games, not until April 18th, though. And then in college basketball, or baseball, I don't know why I keep getting that confused. Maybe I need to put, like, something else down besides CCB or CBB if I'm going to keep confusing it with college basketball and college baseball. Texas, the Texas Longhorns, they still haven't suspended their season yet. So they're still going to be playing. And then the other SEC teams will still be playing as well. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, really. But I was thinking, if the NHL and the NBA season doesn't conclude, then because they were going to release the March Madness bracket, but then, like, literally 10 minutes later when they said that, they're like, oh, okay, well, now we're not going to release it. Like, they were literally working on the bracket, and then literally 10 minutes later, they decide, nope, we're not gonna. Like, why? You could have just said, when the decision was made not to release the bracket, that, we're not gonna do a bracket. So, it's just crazy stuff. But I was thinking, if the NBA, the NHL, and the USHL season doesn't conclude, or there's no conclusion to that, what I was thinking they could do is that if they want to determine a champion, I was thinking they could do like ping pong balls or little sheets of paper, and then put them like in a roller thing. But with like ping pong balls, you only have to do 16 teams. But for each team, you could do maybe 6 ping pong balls per team, so that they don't have like a 50-50 chance. Well, they still will, but they would like determine a champion that way. We're actually going to make 2 YouTube videos of that, or 3 actually, on the bracket and how like that will end up. So yeah, but I'll do it with little slivers of paper because, if each team's going to get 6 ping pong balls and there are 16 teams that make the playoffs in the NBA and the NHL, that would be, you'd have to take 16 times 6. That's 96, plus another 96 for the NBA. That's like 180 something, or 192. So you would need 192 ping pong balls for each sport. That's a lot of ping pong balls, and I don't know where to get 192 ping pong balls at. So yeah. So, but I'm just going to do it with like little sheets of paper, and then we'll put it like in some, like, I don't know if we have like one of those, like, with raffle tickets, they have like a roller, or like, oh, I just got an idea. I have a bingo thing, and it has like little balls in it. And like, maybe what I could do is that I could take those 6 sheets of paper, crumble them up into the size of the bingo balls, and then roll them to determine a winner. So, that was very smart thinking right there. But see, that would kind of be, it would be kind of hard to do now that I think about it. But, hey, we'll make it work. Right? That's like the best you can do is make it work. So we're going to try that. If that doesn't work, we'll just go with the little slivers of paper. So, yeah. And then, so yeah, hold on, I gotta see. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about how how it will affect the coronavirus for the Ronnie show. Now, the Ronnie show, as of now, will still go on. When we won't start taping though until like early June or mid-June. So maybe if the coronavirus comes to Sioux City, then I was going to tell you guys all about it in the first episode of the Ronnie show, but like, just in case, like, it's not in Sioux City by then, or it is by then too, here would be the possible scenarios. If the coronavirus comes to Sioux City and the person that has it, or the people that have it, live in our neighborhood, like in the area we live in, then the Ronnie show will be canceled. Suspended. But if it hits like in another part of town, there won't, or we will do the Ronnie show, but it may have to take place inside instead of outside. So, yeah, but if it hits, like, in a town, like, outside of Sioux City, or that's, like, really close to Sioux City, but it hits, like, on an outside town, then we'll still do the Ronnie show outside, but, so, yeah. So, it'll just depend on what happens if the coronavirus does hit Sioux City by then. So, yeah, those are pretty much the coronavirus and effects that we'll have on the Ronnie show. in this channel and sports in general. So really, I'll be doing gaming content like a lot, maybe possibly every day or every other day or every 2 days or something like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on the Ronnie Show, our weekly show number 42. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Sorry, there's so much